Good afternoon, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in today. Today is March 20th, the first day of spring. It's also my birthday, and I just wanted to get on here to share some visions um, that I recently had. It's gonna be a total of 5 visions. The first one that I'm gonna share is gonna be mine's. The second one that I'm gonna share is gonna be my wife's, my brother's, my sister's, and then my daughter's vision that she had, and I feel like they were all related, and they all had pretty much the same. They touched up on the same subject, and the first 4 visions, not in total of 5 visions, but not including my daughter's vision. What I find really interesting that my brother, my wife, my sister, and I, well, we had a vision, which I believe was around the first week of March, which is Saturday. And just the FYI, my brother and sister, they're not, they don't. I would say they're not really. How can I put this? They don't read the Bible. They're not really, I guess I would say like seeking God or anything like that. They're, they never really, committed their life to Christ or anything like that. But yeah, enough of that. I just want to kind of, get into the visions real quick and share them with you, because I do think that it's urgent, and I do think that we are on the brink of something, big, something major, something life-changing. Just because, like I said, it was around the first week of March, and I had this vision on a Friday night, and let me get into it. As this vision is playing, I heard the whole time that it was playing, it was a siren. It was a siren like going off, like the emergency sirens. I would try to mimic the sound, but it was like woo, like on a warning or something. Like it was just like a siren going off, but it was alerting everybody. So what I saw was, I saw my father-in-law. He was like stepping over some rubble or something, and it was kind of brief. I was at a distance, and I seen him trying to climb out of like some rubble or stepping over some rubble. I don't know what exactly had happened, but something had happened to the land. I'm not sure if it was caused by an earthquake. I'm not sure exactly what, I can speculate all day long, but I really don't know what it was. I'm leaning towards some kind of like earthquake or something that caused, the ground to be that, to have that, kind of damage. And then it switched over, and I remember my wife and I, the siren is playing, and the siren's still going on, and I switched over, and I remember my wife and I were trying to hide in this house. And this house, you needed like to go up these really long stairways. I'm talking about extremely long stairways to get up there. And this house was like kind of like up on a hill. And I remember we were trying to hide up there. Okay, and this house was it was just, like I said, it was so high up. I thought we would be safe there. I know we were trying to hide and trying to be safe. And I remember my wife kept trying to insist on going out to try to get like some, I don't know, some kind of food or something. I didn't want her to go out, but it was, I just remember an intense feeling of trying to hide. The dream then shifted to what looked like the freeways or something, like some kind of our highways or something, right? But they weren't full of traffic, and if anyone knows the LA area, they're always full of traffic. But this time it didn't. It looked like it was LA to me, and it looked like it was our soldiers and our police working together or something to I guess to fight a common enemy. I had the sense that Russian soldiers were here on our soil, and I just seen the police officers. Mind you, though, siren is blaring the whole time in this in this dream. And the police officers and they would look like the soldiers. I don't know why. I just kind of had a sense that it was, it was them together, working together to try to go after these Russian, soldiers that were here on our soil. And I never once did see the Russian soldiers. Somehow I got a sense that they were here or something. And I know the police and the soldiers did end up in the dream shooting somebody, but this person there's no Russian. It was like somebody else, some kind of, like, I don't know, some kind of criminal or something. I'm not sure exactly what he was doing, but they got confused. It was a kind of mix up. They ended up shooting the guy. Then I woke up, Saturday. Now it's, early hours, Saturday morning. And I told my wife the vision. I told her that it was like a siren blaring, the whole time. And when I shared that with her, we decided to sleep in longer, 'cause it was Saturday. And she rolled over, and she told me this later after she woke up, but she prayed to God, or she had asked God if this was true, like, if this was going to come. And she said that she went into she had a vision, and her vision was pretty much the same scenario, but she heard like a loudspeaker, kind of like giving instructions. And yeah, she knew that something had happened, and that, like, some soldiers were outside. And she didn't give me much of a description. So she just, like I said, she was just said pretty much we're mostly just here in our house. And she heard sirens blaring, and she heard, that what I had just said about, like, somebody on a microphone or something. I'm assuming something to keep residents in their homes or something along those lines. And then I thought that was rather interesting, that she had one that same day. Anyway, later on down the week, I think later on that day I had to do something, or I ended up calling my sister or something. I don't remember exactly, but I ended up talking to my sister, and she told me the same thing, but she gave me more of a descriptive, she gave me more of a description for her vision. She said that her vision was that she had actually fallen asleep in the dream. Then she woke up, so she thought it was actually, like, it was an event that was going on. She said she was going about her day, right? So she's not aware that she's dreaming. She's going about her day, and something happens. So, like, some kind of chaotic situation happens. She starts hearing people, over a loudspeaker, and saying, stay in your homes and all this other stuff. And when she was telling me this, I just was reminded about my wife's dream. And she said that her boyfriend, he tried to go outside during this. He's kind of was trying to ignore the warnings. He tried to go outside during all this, chaos and all these instructions going on. And what ended up happening was, as he went outside, the sun hit him, like the sun hit him or something. But also, there was like some kind of radiation or something going on outside, because she said that when he stepped foot outside, his hand kind of got burned, like something outside with the air was like bad or something, and he came back inside. But yeah, I just found it interesting that she said that she had that dream that same weekend, and it was in line with what my wife had said. Come Sunday or Monday, I believe, of that same weekend, my brother shared with me his vision. Like I said, both my sister and my brother, they have their own households, and they're not really, they don't really believe in God. But here's the vision that he had. He said that there was like these, I believe he also said he heard sirens in his, like the tsunami warning, and that there was like these tsunamis, but they looked like explosions, and they were just hitting all over Los Angeles or something. And he said he made it to like some kind of like mountain area, and he has a daughter. She's already is my niece. She's already I believe she's 19 right now. But he said that he's seen himself running with her, and they were trying to climb up this mountain, and for some reason that my niece in the vision, she turned into a baby, and he had to carry her up this mountain. And I think that, to me, that just probably means that, like, whenever this stuff does occur, because we know that we have been warned by Jesus, and that we have been receiving warnings for some time now. We see everything going on, with tensions and all this stuff, and this war escalating. I just think that her being a baby in the dream symbolized, I think it symbolized her being maybe afraid when this time does come, and maybe her not really responding, really not being able to act due to fear, because fear could paralyze you. If you've ever been in a situation, a scary situation, depending on whatever the situation may be, it could cause some people to go into fear. So maybe that's what it represents. But just notice that all in the same weekend, I had a vision, my wife did, my sister did, and my brother did. And I think that they all go, it's obvious that they all go hand in hand with one another. But I think it was just amazing that we had them, in such rapid succession. And I think it goes to speak with, the urgency of this. I know how close are we? How close are we? To this event unfolding. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. And here goes vision number 5, which would be my daughter's dream. My daughter, she is she's very smart. She's a very, very good girl. She's she reads her Bible. She's already a little bit older. Matter of fact, we just celebrated her 15th birthday last night. And I know I was a very young parent. I had her at a young age, but I want to get into her vision that she shared with me earlier this week. She said that at her school, that she was going to go pick up some assignments from one of her teachers, and I think she said a second period, and her teacher was telling her something like, today is Green Day. Today is Green Day. So when she starts telling me this over the phone, as we're talking right before she came over to my house this weekend, I'm thinking, I'm already thinking, I try to analyze her dream, and I'm like, what does Green Day mean? What is the significance of Green Day? And she starts telling me about, she tells me later that, she tells me actually in person, because I wanted to ask more about the dream, and she's telling me this, right? And she tells me, like, well, Dad, is because, our school has a thing where one week we'll wear red, and, that's what we wear for, like, the week. The school will have that. And, another week we'll wear this color. But anyway, she said that in the vision, she said that teacher was saying, today's Green Day. So they have yet to wear green. I don't know if that's a timeline, a marker of when these things will unfold. And she doesn't know if they will, in fact, have a Green Day, Green Week. But she said that was the dream. So the dream, continued. And she said that she saw a map of the United States. And what she saw on this map was, she saw like states light up, and she said that somehow she knew in the vision that each state that lit up, like that it was one that it was attacked with nukes. She said she saw Texas, California, those stood out to her, and that they just like a light would come on this map, right? Like they would like flash like a light, and she said that the vision, she knew that they were being hit with nukes, and after the scene switched over, and we were at my family's house, and I'm sorry, just keep in mind that it's total of 5 visions, and I'm trying to narrate everyone's vision as best as I can. So just but for the most part, I mean, I'm getting the main bits of the visions. Okay, she said that the vision switched over, and we were at my aunt's house, and I was trying to calm everyone down. As to what was going on. Everyone was trying to panic, and everyone was freaking out. And my family member, my aunt's house, the one that she was referring to, is actually down in LA. Not downtown LA, but LA, like the South Central area, kind of. And the vision switched over to me filling up gallons of gasoline, and I'm trying to fill up this gasoline, and as I'm filling up the gasoline, my stepdaughter, she says he always knew, or something, referring to me, that I always knew that something like this would unfold one day. And she woke up from the vision. But here goes, like I said, now that would make a total of 5 visions had by my family and I in the month of March 2022. I think these visions being had with such frequency and such closeness, I think that that we are literally on the verge of something like that unfolding. But our timing is different from God's timing. God has been warning us for years. I don't want to set a date, but I just wanted to get up here and share this with you guys. I know that we all get bits and pieces of the puzzle, and I wanted to share that with you guys. If you guys want to drop a prayer request or anything, just go ahead and leave it down in the comment section, and I will pray for you guys, and I will share any more visions that I get, and I am gonna make another video. You guys just have to tune into the next video, but it's about a prophecy, a vision that I had, that I believe came true, and I'm gonna explain how it actually did come true, and how we need to be paying more attention, because I'll just get into more detail in my next video about it. But you guys don't want to miss it. It's gonna be an interesting video, and I'm gonna share the link to the original video on that. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in.